Brexiteer erupts as Tory MP claims Parliament won't be bounced into voting for bad deal. Tory Brexiteer Steve Baker has warned the government not to try and bounce members of the Eurosceptic European Research Group (e.r.u.p.t.s) into voting for a bad deal, dismissing the idea as toxic. However, former Brexit Party MEP Alexandra Phillips immediately hit back, by telling the Tory MP for Wickham he should not have followed Prime Minister Boris Johnson's lead by voting for the withdrawal agreement in the first place just over a year ago. Mr. Baker, the former chairman of the e.r.u.p.t.s, was responding to a tweet by economist Mujtaba Rahman, formerly an advisor at Home Treasury. Mr. Rahman said, 10 Downing Street pessimism on UK-EU talks is tactical, to extract more out of EU on fish, and to delay a deal to the very last minute to limit Parliament's time to scrutinise the detail. Government especially worried about Brexit supporting lawyers waiting to analyse it for Tories e.r.u.p.t.s. Mr. Baker commented, if a deal will fall apart on inspection, then don't agree to it. The idea MPs can be bounced into voting for a bad deal in the hope they will then have to support it afterwards is toxic. It would be despicable to do it. So I would not expect the government to try. However, Ms. Phillips, who was one of 29 Brexit Party MEPs elected in May of last year, replied, these would have been wise words to tell yourself back before the WAB was passed. Her remark is indicative of the deep-seated unhappiness within the Brexit Party at Mr. Johnson's decision to sign the withdrawal agreement in the first place. Speaking earlier this month, her former colleague in Brussels Rupert Lowe told Express.co.uk, he should never, ever have accepted that once he won the election. And he had between December 12, when he was elected with an 80-seat majority, and I think it was January 23 or 24, a full 6 or 7 weeks, when he could have said to the Europeans, I am signing nothing, I am not going to sign these documents unless you radically change them. Then he would not be accused of breaching treaties and things he is now being accused of. But I do not think he has a command of the details, that is the problem. Her remark also underlines the unease with which Brexit Party MEPs regard Mr. Johnson currently. Speaking after Mr. Johnson and European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen released a joint statement at the weekend confirming trade deal talks would be extended, David Bull told Express.co.uk, I've never seen a bigger pantomime in my life and it is exactly what we were expecting. Look at the language of that statement. The fact that it is a joint statement is really fishy for a start. There is also no deadline for the ongoing talks, which is also really suspicious.